And TGIF, everyone, doing a little weather diversion on a chilly Friday night where the Seawolves have apparently just completed their first game, their home opener. And thankfully, the showers have held off. So let me give you a full screen on that. As you see some of the players walk off the field and the grounds crew just taking care of the infield, manicuring it, as they always do a great job with that. So good to get the game in. And I'm just checking. I don't even know the score. I've been kind of in my office and not doing a whole lot of other things besides weather. And not that there's a lot of weather, but it looks like they won 2-0. Oh my gosh. Good start for the Wolves. Baseball is back, and you can go to the game. And I guess sit next to each other, which is nice. So there you go. Good view. Let me see if I can get myself reoriented here so I can say hello to you guys while you watch the post-game wrap-up, I guess is what you would call it there. Comments. Hello, Pam. Yeah, we just started. You're fine. These things aren't long. I never have a whole lot of time like I do on the nightcap. But hey, we got a few minutes. We can chat weather, take a look at the weekend forecast and pretty pictures of the baseball field. Jen Forever Young, good to see you. Donna, hi, Heidi. Ian, thanks for being here. Let's see, who else? Thomas Carlucci, great to have you here from Harbor Creek. Terry J. from Lawrence Park. Ed from Central PA. Steve from Franklin. Nicole, Deb Baker. Yeah, it'll happen, and then it'll end just as quickly as it comes in. Gerald, what about the blizzard? Yeah, I don't know. Well, I don't even use that term because is somebody in a media outlook talking about a blizzard somewhere? You know, blizzard's a pretty extensive term. It means you've got to have quarter-mile visibility in snow or less, a temperature of 20 or less, and winds 35 miles an hour or more for 3 hours or more. So I don't know who's getting that next week, but it ain't us because we're going to get warm. So where'd you hear that? That's what I'd like to know. What weather source came up with that? I mean, maybe it's for a different part of the country. Certainly could be. I'm going for 60s and 70s next week, right here at home. All right, Sam, long time no see. Welcome from the borough. Cold and wet Sagertown. Yeah, it's going to be a chilly weekend. Again, Theodore, where is this? Where's this? I mean, I know the Southeast will get it again, and I think parts of the Midwest, but I haven't looked at a 4 to 8 day outlook from SPC today, but it ain't us, at least, I don't know, through Thursday. Haven't looked at Friday yet. Peggy Ann, good to see you. Yes, warm weather is coming. You know, Jen Forever Young, I'm always interested in sources because people like to put words in my mouth. And in just a few minutes, okay, so great, Gerald, I appreciate that. Now, who's it for, though? Who is AccuWeather saying there is going to be a blizzard? Like I said, that's a really strong term. They don't issue blizzard warnings real frequently in this area if it's for us. Now, if it's in the Midwest, okay. I was not here, so I don't know. Again, you got to be careful with blizzard. You know, maybe it's a snowstorm, but blizzard's pretty extreme. Yes, I agree. So you guys who hear this stuff, just tell me your sources, and I'll tell you what's going to happen here. Is that a deal? I hope so. So a nice shot there. Let me give you a few more weather cameras, and then we'll do a little bit of weather. And again, you know, next week looks pretty darn cool. Now, the pattern is that such, we're going to take you over to Edinburgh here, that it will chill down again at the end of next week. So the pattern is not breaking. In other words, we have cold, crappy weekends, and we have nicer weather during the week. Looks a little hazy in the borough there. But I'm telling you, from Monday through Thursday, it looks pretty darn good, like May, you know. Here's Erie International Airport. Um, no United Express plane, so we move on to Girard, and then we'll look at some radar and a forecast. Um, Downtown Girard, facing east. Oh my gosh, that's not a live picture. We'll try Meadville. That's Upper Chestnut, Meadville. That's very, very neat. I don't know what these guys are doing here. What are these guys doing? They're just walking down the street. Okay. here's the city skyline. This is a pretty picture. Oh no, it's not. It's 90 West. I'm sorry, I switched the camera. There was an accident right out Fairview Way on 90. I was trying to. I mean, it was much earlier. I was just trying to get a fix on that during the 6 o'clock news. But traffic moving nicely and a beautiful downtown shot for you all there. Okay, who else has checked in? Okay, yeah, it's okay. That's what I know. That's as much as I know. So they're actually saying in AccuWeather that we could have a blizzard. I don't. Well, hold on. Theodore says we are still in the weather cycles of fall 2021. Oh my gosh, I can't even remember what happened last week. It was warm until December. Well, the last month of fall, which I consider to be December because it lasts 2/3 of the month. It was very warm. So there we go. Yeah, I remember 76 and 77, but I lived in New Jersey and New York, and it was cold and snowy. But did we have a blizzard in April? I don't know. And you live close to those guys. Oh my gosh. You can finally do yard work. I can guarantee you that. Hi, Karen. My gosh, you guys are flying in here. Thanks for participating. So, Peggy Ann, yes, you can do yard work. Karen, Tom was in here yesterday. GFS Yvonne, anything on foul weather next week in Western Pennsylvania? Solitaire, what's going on? Isn't that? I think they're doing now. This thing over here is organ donation colors, but I think they're trying to do a little blue and yellow here for Ukraine. Lisa Fogel, Bank of Banks, what's going on in Minnesota? Hello, Kim. Winter storm back in 77. Well, I remember if it was 76, 77, then 77 would have been January, February, and January 77 was the coldest month on record in Erie. I think the average temperature throughout the month was 12 degrees, and I think that's when those guys walked across Lake Erie. Yeah. All right. So anyway, yes, it was a mild winter, very similar to last winter, around 61, 62 inches of snow for Erie. All right, so you had snow this morning. Good luck, Queen. You're not working now, are you? Let's do some weather. Let me go radar first, just to show the immediate future. So what we've got here is just a big spinning storm. See how it's going down from the north, up from the south. That means there's a low here. This is the cold side of the low. So that's what we're headed into this weekend. But, nothing significant accumulating wise. Once this whole mess gets past us, and you can see once I take my doodling off here, that if I put temperatures on here, temps, let me find my temps. All right, you see what's going on here? Here's the big dip in the jet, and that's why we're cold. So if I pick off some temps like Lisa in Minnesota, 43s, Solitaire in Chicago, 37, us, 46, meet me in St. Louis, 37. But once you get on the other side of this, which is where we're going to go Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, let's go Omaha, 50. Let's go Denver, 69. Let me get the latest here. Let's go Montana, 73. That's where we're going to be temperature-wise Monday through Thursday. So just so you know. Now, the other stuff I don't know about, you know, if AccuWeather is actually saying we're going to get Northwest Pennsylvania a bunch of snow. I don't see it, but you know, stranger things have happened. What I can tell you is I'll throw a map through here, so you can see about the chilly weekend. Like right now, here's the temps, right? 36 to 43, kind of chilly. And what else can I do here? Here's what's going to happen. Here's your rolling temps. See, this is what we're forecasting. Cold weekend, getting warm next week. All right. So the computer model, you know, I'll just pick one out here just so you can see what the trend is with this cold and then with the warm, right? Because it goes both ways. So here's the cold. You got these little rain showers that are okay now. They're kind of dissipating. So we're okay in the wee hours in the morning. Then they fire back up tomorrow, right? They're around. It's not raining all the time, but it's cool. And then tomorrow night, this is where you can get a little snow right here, late tomorrow night. Now, this is Palm Sunday right here in the morning. Some people have sunrise stuff or outside stuff. There you go. See that? And then it goes south of 90. And then it's morphing around. Now, that's wet snow on Sunday morning. Then in the afternoon, it just goes away. And so that's your cold weekend. And if you look to the west here, you can see all these red lines. That's the warmer air coming back. Okay. So if I show you guys a 7-day forecast, and while I'm doing that, I'm going to check just some numbers for even next weekend, right? Because that's what happens. See, the cold next week will be transferred to the west. It's opposite right now. But next week, and you're looking, you know, Monday through Thursday here, the warmth comes our way. It's what happens next Friday and Saturday when that pattern repeats itself. So here's a 7-day for you. Peruse that. I'll be right back and just give you some last minute, I don't know, look aheads for those of you guys that were commenting on other outlets saying it's going to be bad. And Oscar is cold in Illinois. All right, good. Is it Shirley? Shirley, is that you? Thank you. Thank you for that. National temperatures. I picked off a few there. Those were good readings. I can go back to an actual high temperature map if you want, Theodore. All right. Oh, it's Rich. Okay. Hey, Rich. How you feeling today? Good for you, Queen. All right. Excellent. All right. Let me just take a look. Hi, Kenny. You take a look at the 7-day. I'm going to be right back. Okay, so you see what we're doing there. And now there's going to be some showers in and out, like Monday night, and then again Tuesday night, maybe a thunderstorm Wednesday, and some more on Thursday. Blah blah blah. What's interesting here are the temps. Now they are going to drop back. Terry J, thanks for being here. Okay, so you love the forecast. Now, I'm going to tell you that when you get on the other side of this, and maybe this speaks to Gerald and whoever else was talking about some snow, next weekend it does the same thing. Okay, it does go down again. And it actually looks very similar to what's going on this weekend. So we're going to go through it again. And that's just been the pattern, you guys. I mean, it's been crummy during the weekends, but I'm not seeing some huge big storm. I'm going to go to the AccuWeather page later on and see what Gerald's talking about or what AccuWeather's talking about. But there will be a chill down next weekend. And we're just on the roller coaster. That's what happens in early spring here. There was a crew down there. So I don't know who it was, but there was a crew. Now, Easter, of course, is a week from this Sunday. So, that's getting out. But if I look ahead, it does look chilly. Maybe not as chilly as this Sunday, but still chilly. Now, as far as precip is concerned, when you chill stuff, cold air can't hold the moisture like warmer air. So I would think that there's a possibility of, well, one model says there's a flood, so I don't take that into consideration too much, 9 days away. And another model just says it's cold with the chance of some maybe some flurries or sprinkles. So the two most used long-range models are way apart, so that you really can't have any confidence in the Easter forecast at this point. Obviously, it'll probably, become more apparent as we get closer to it. But right now, I'm not touching it. There's one extreme to the other. Okay, so I think you wanted you wanted to see national temperatures. I could probably dial that up for you before I have to go. Here we go. So you guys can see, around across the nation and around the world. Everybody have fun tonight. Well, just across the nation. There you go. See, there's the cold right there. This is the weekend. This is next week. Now, these are the highs. So you could take a gander at those. And then I'll show you the currents. Thanks, Thomas. Rich, you just have a way with words. My mic is vibrating. Well, it's doing that all on its own, Jen Forever Young. It's fine, Ed. I said crappy weather too. We know what we're talking about. But anyway, that's the highs. Let me find the currents. Here's the currents right there. So we're down to 43. Solitaire, you're at 35, approximately. Lisa Fogelback at Banks at 42. And so this is what's coming. At least, Monday through Thursday, and then there's another dip back here. So hopefully that answers your question, Theodore. We're here to try to explain and forecast. And if I don't know, I will tell you straight up that I don't know. Because there are comments. All right. Ideas, question marks for the good of the order. Did we get cut off? Did something just end? Oh my gosh. All right.